Namaste. I'm Alkananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, an Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. We've been discussing how to avoid getting COVID or getting it again, what the long-term effects might be, and what long COVID is. Today, let's look at how Ayurveda can help people with long COVID. Ayurveda has a vast wealth of knowledge on infectious diseases, including long-term illnesses such as TB and malaria. So how can we make use of this knowledge in terms of a new disease? To be clear from the outset, we're not going to point to this one magic cure. In India, much has been made of Kalmeg or Andrographis paniculata as a treatment for COVID. However, let's be thoughtful and careful here. We're talking about a pandemic that has killed at least 15 million worldwide. There isn't enough of any one plant to go around. Driving a major herbal ally to extinction would be an appalling outcome. So what we're going to think about here are treatment principles that practitioners can apply using what they have available. And if you have long COVID, you're going to need an Ayurvedic doctor. This isn't something you can take care of without skilled support. If you have long COVID, you may have seen an MD, only to be told that all your tests are normal. Friends, family, and even medical practitioners may have told you to pull yourself together. Let me tell you right now, I believe you. I believe you are just as sick as you think you are. Indeed, if you're a resilient person, you may be much sicker than you're allowing yourself to recognize. It's incredibly tough to try and keep going with your responsibilities when you can barely drag yourself out of bed. So how can Ayurveda help? First of all, we need to treat the primary infection, SARS-CoV-2. That means that your practitioner will offer you antiviral herbs. In Ayurveda, we work with yogas or herbal combinations to create a synergistic effect that minimizes side effects and maximizes efficacy. And we'll also be considering Agni, your digestive fire, as well as making sure you're having normal bowel movements. While the infection is being treated, you'll be asked to take a light and easily digestible diet with simple and nourishing foods such as khichdi, basmati rice, mung beans, spices, vegetables. We'll encourage fresh air and gentle exercise at a level you can tolerate. We'll try to help you sleep if insomnia is an issue. If you're feeling down and depressed with the stress of your illness, we'll most likely give Brahmi tea to support your mental and emotional state and help with cognitive issues. We'll also consider secondary infections that may have arisen due to the T-cell exhaustion created by COVID. This might be reactivated Epstein-Barr virus, as we discussed last week, but it also might be any one of a variety of fungal infections because COVID exhausts our body's mechanism for fighting fungal infections. Since many herbs have a large portfolio of actions, including both antiviral and antifungal, we'll be designing your initial formula to cover both primary and secondary infections. Another thing to be considered is what we call pranavaha srotas, the channels that carry oxygen to every cell of your body. Many people with long COVID have problems with breathing, irregular heartbeat, or both. The Ayurvedic texts advise a tea made from dashamola, a combination of 10 vata-soothing roots. Special herbs are added into this tea to help you take a full breath or to support regular heartbeat. Breathing exercises may also be recommended depending upon your situation. Once we've taken care of viruses and fungi and got the basic physiological functions in order, we'll move on to rebuilding your strength and immunity. Here we consider a mysterious subtle essence known as ojas. Ojas provides strength, immunity, ability to resist disease, and a cheerful and contented state of body and mind. If you're fatigued, anxious, sad, and have low immunity, chances are that your ojas has been attacked by the virus and is low. At this point in your healing journey, we'll be suggesting ojas drink, a special nourishing recipe, as well as building foods to restore your energy. Medicated ghees and special herbal formulas will help rebuild ojas. And some of the famous Ayurvedic herbs like ashwagandha may come into play. Again, make sure you work with an Ayurvedic doctor rather than trying to self-treat, because each phase of the treatment plan has to be done at the right moment. If you try to build before eliminating the infectious agents, toxins will accumulate and cause more fatigue. While an Ayurvedic doctor should be in charge of your treatment plan, there are simple things you can do to help yourself. Try to get enough rest. This means not just getting to bed on time, but also scheduling short naps or periods of shavasana or deep relaxation once or twice in the day. Try to get some time out in nature, near flowing water, plants and trees. Chant the healing mantra, Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandham Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshi Amamritat. Chant the mantra aloud or listen to a recording of it. Keep it playing in the background as you go through your day. And remember, you're not alone. Many others are going through the same thing. It might be helpful to join a support group, such as Long COVID Support or Survivor Corps. Don't give up on yourself. Even if your life has changed dramatically, it still has meaning. Max Ehrmann's Desiderata was very popular on wall posters we all had in the late 60s and 70s. As he wrote, beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. Namaste. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to click the like button, and if this has been helpful, share it with others. See you next week. Bye.